Welcome to another Mortal Online 2 video. I'm Base Bellagio. There is obviously some issues with the launch, and this video is just showcasing some oddities that I find because I'm the last person to realize it. That's mainly what this video is going to be about. A showcase of my ignorance and my stupidity on the topic of bought assets. A couple towns in Mortal Online 2 that I once thought were extremely gorgeous are bought and paid for assets off the Unreal store, which is totally normal, totally acceptable for games to use bought assets. But I want you to see how bought we're talking about. Really, nothing was changed on some of these assets. Now, again, this is not going into all their custom code, the custom crafting systems, the amazing animal systems, the material. None of that's bought, so don't worry about that. But a couple of your favorite cities are bought and paid for. Take a look at this Medieval Village 2.0 trailer. Let me see if you recognize what town this is. I mean, even the signage over here, a little cut out. Hold on. One second. The signage, look, the little leaf sign, you know, alchemy sign. They didn't even change the signs on some of these. Look, the carrots, the cavolo. Now they had 3 years to do a couple adjustments, right? This looks like the crafting area. They added all the crafting tables, right? The dummies. And this is the tutorial area, Haven, and Fabrinum. Not one, but 2 of the cities. Again, this is a showcase of my ignorance to this topic. Many people out there know about this. Many people are completely fine with it. Here's another one. And honestly, I'm completely fine with it too. It's more just like a shock to my system because I'm gawking over these cities and I'm like, wow, how beautiful. Oh, it's just bought and paid for. Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. Again, that's what we're showcasing here. My ignorance. This is Medieval Docks. Kind of Meduli, right? Meduli Docks, in a sense. Not completely the same. Again, the Haven Medieval Town is like a one-to-one copy. This is a little different. Look, this is like Vada here. This is like 3 different towns they used. This is actually done pretty well. They took this asset, moved it around, you know, like at least there's some custom work here. Now, there might be some good news that comes out of this, and I'll explain. This is Meduli and Vada combined, pretty much. No windmill, though, huh? Beautiful windmill. And look at the store page for it. $60 is what Henrik spent on your tutorial area. Here's the good news of what will come out of this. It's all uphill from here. What this means is the more updates that come to Haven, to Fabrinum, to Meduli, to these asset towns, there's a lot of room for improvement. There's a lot of room for them to come in, customize stuff. I just hate that they're doing it out of necessity when people are blocking the bank on their pre-bought asset. They come in, they widen the doors, right? That's good. I think that's good. As the game gets more people working on it, as they figure out some of the more important things like the networking, like the queue system, there's only room for improvement, room for more custom towns, custom assets, things I can't figure out and I haven't looked hard enough, is Morin Kerr an asset, or did they build it? Is Tindrum an asset, or did they build it? Tindrum looks pretty unique to me, you know? Can someone comment down below on the situation? Now, the entire map itself is made. Sausage Lake is from Mortal Online 1. A lot of the mountains, the geography, people are telling me are from Mortal Online 1. And let me give you an official report, a little quick rundown. They used to have UE3. They brought over the crafting system, the UI, the code, perhaps upgraded the UE4, rebranded it as MO2, put in some of their own assets, perhaps Tindrum, etc., and flipped it into the game you see now. They also put in something like 500 instances of Haven for new people to get used to the game, and they bought the other assets, rushed, unoptimized. This is from one of my researchers on this subject. Slapped them in game and sold it to everyone for 40 bucks. 40 bucks, not that bad. If the servers were working, we'd be thrilled, right? For 40 bucks. With congested servers that can barely handle its own nodes. That's my perspective. Not sure if it's 100%, but there it is. That's his opinion, and I agree with parts of it. Here's another good thing about these assets. It's giving them time to work on their code, work on custom things like the rugged robes, the mage armor, to work on their crafting systems, their balancing, stuff like that. So this gave them some room to breathe. And the bottom line is, we're talking about this because we love this game. We want to see the game succeed. And I was so ignorant to these assets that I was actually gawking over Meduli, gawking over Haven. Like, wow, what a beautiful what a beautiful town this is. And you can see, yeah, it's beautiful because it's officially made. 80 prop assets, each full LOD, 100 plus hyper modular pieces of building. Am I disappointed? A little bit, but it's probably more over my ignorance to the subject. Now, I don't have a huge laundry list for you of pre-bought assets. I can't just go down a list and be like, this is pre-bought, this is... I just have a few examples, but the examples I have are cookie cutter, like this Haven. Haven is not what you think it is. Or at least that's, I'm talking to myself here. Probably 9 out of 10 of you knew this. We want to see the game succeed. We want them to get their stuff together. We want to see some professional official discords. You know, right now we're in the circus phase of development, I call it. The launch went a little rough, as is expected. The masses are freaking out, and the only thing Discord can do is ban people for 24 hours for no reason. Some of us are just trying to bring some humor, levity, and some motivation to the Discord. Make a bad situation a good one, right guys? But let me know what you think down below. Are these pre-made assets an issue for you? Do you think that they're going to go back in and re-customize, re-texture, re-shade some stuff? How deep does this rabbit hole go? Is Tindrum a bought asset from J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings? I just made that up. It has a little vibe to it though, right? Let me know, guys, in the comments below. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you think I am being mean to the devs, give it a thumbs down and hit that subscribe button for more base content from Based Bellagio. Later.